Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly reading for March 21st to the 27th. Let's see what we have coming up here for you. Ooh, new beginnings. I love this card. I feel like there's something you have outgrown, ready to come out of a stage in your life that has taught you the lessons that you needed to learn. I feel like you've mastered that stage in your life is what I'm hearing. Like, it's almost like that period of growth. You have graduated. You're ready to move forward. And things are starting to shift in your life because of that. Because the things that are no longer serving you are ready to kind of close the cycle or close the chapter. And you're ready for this new beginning, this new stage. And that portal is starting to open up here for you. And this portal is going to have a lot more balance in your life. You're going to feel a lot more integrated and there's going to be a lot more clarity in your life. It's going to be very different from where you first began, or from where you came from or where you were coming from. So whether that's energetically or whether that is physically or both, there's a lot of change for you coming up, but it's going to require you to take everything that you've learned from the past and apply it going forward. So let's see. Ooh, wow. Page of Cups, okay? I feel like some of you may have some like new creative ideas. Ooh, wow, I love that. Empress. Some of you maybe, I feel like, oh wow, look at that. The Empress and the Emperor. Beautiful. I'm strongly feeling children. So maybe some of you are pregnant. Maybe some of you are going to be pregnant, expecting a child. I kind of felt that energy there. So it's like a new stage, new beginnings, like it's a new life, a new chapter in your life. And it's going to, and even with this Emperor card, it's like stepping into a new stage in your life that requires you to have new responsibilities or different responsibilities than you've had before. Having more of a command over your world, your realm kind of thing. So really stepping into a new path with new responsibilities is what I'm kind of sensing here. Okay. So we have the Page of Cups. What do you need to know about the Page of Cups for Taurus? I feel like the Page of Cups is also kind of saying that you may come into like a newer understanding or a deeper level of understanding of the heart. So it's almost a new level or a deeper level of compassion, understanding something on a deeper level in the heart space. Wow, beautiful. The Hierophant. I feel like there may be some profound spiritual growth that's going to expand your heart. So some of you may be really tapping into some deep spiritual truths. You may be reading about things or learning. It's like you're learning something new. You're allowing yourself to grow. You're growing spiritually in some way or another, and it's going to open up your heart and expand your heart. It's like you're ready for some of you may even just be ready for a new level, like leveling up your spiritual game. Yeah, the sun. The sun is also children again, can also symbolize children. So I'm really strongly feeling children in this spread. So some of you may be connecting with your children. Some of you may be pregnant, giving birth, even adopting. I saw adopting. So some of you are maybe adopting a child. And so that'll, obviously, you have this new stage ahead of you. So that's here. But I also kind of feel like for some of you, there's like newfound wisdom that's going to really help you to move in the direction that you want to move in. It's going to I feel like it's going to help you know who you are more with the Sun card. I'm also kind of feeling like having even a stronger sense of identity, or like just knowing who you are on a deeper spiritual level, like not just this is what I do, or this is my name, and I am so and so and so. This is more like, who am I on a deep level? And there may be some insight, spiritual insight breakthrough into that. Three of Pentacles. Okay. Some of you may also start to connect with other people, like working with other people on a spiritual level. Again, family, this could be family, building a community, a team. And this could also be career-wise. So career-wise, this could be working with other people. And it could be something that is really in alignment with something that you're already doing. So you're kind of collaborating with other people, even if it's something spiritual. So you could be working with other people. I'm really seeing this. Maybe some of you have like a spiritual based business, or something that helps you to express your wisdom, helps you to express your spiritual knowledge. And you may be working with other people. Maybe you're coaching other people, healing others, something along those lines. And for others of you, if this is family related, it's like you're building to your family. You're kind of adding to the system, the community of yours. So beautiful, Taurus. Okay. Ooh, look at that. And look at that. Happiness, joy, abundance, feeling really, really abundant in your life, feeling like you have a lot to offer and that life has a lot to offer you. I'm also seeing options, like you're seeing options in your life. You're seeing how many things you have in your life or how many things you can do. I feel like there's a lot opening up here for you. So there's a lot of happiness, joy, community, expansion, working with other people here. So this is very beautiful, Taurus. And look at that happiness and joy. Like your heart is just overflowing. There's something kind of coming into your life or being birthed into your life that is really causing an overflow of happiness and joy. Very beautiful. Love that, Taurus. Okay, Empress. We need to know about the Empress here. Eight of Pentacles. So, wow, all these cards just flew out. Oh my goodness. I love this. Such positive cards this week. I really like the energy of this week. It feels very positive and bright and vibrant. So, okay, so for the Empress here and the Eight of Pentacles, so some of you may be really coming into your own when it comes to your career, really solidifying and finding a really nice flow in your work. And I feel like as you're kind of getting to know, some of you, if you're like in a creative line, it's like you're getting to really know your style, your taste, or something like your sweet spot, like you're finding your sweet spot of where something works for you and really allowing yourself to flow in that space or in that area and bringing in a lot of abundance because of that. Like once you're in that flow space, I'm feeling a lot of sacral chakra energy here. So really tapping into the sacral chakra and allowing yourself to express yourself creatively and allow that creativity and that flow to bring in abundance, to bring in opportunities, to bring in sales or connections or networking, that kind of thing. So I'm seeing a lot of expansion in terms of work here that's going to lead to building on top of the abundance that you already have. And then we have Justice. So I feel like there's something there's the scales, the energies are stabilizing and balancing out for you, especially if you kind of feel like you've been passed up on a lot of things or things that you have really put a lot of time and energy into something and you haven't really seen a result or you haven't seen any kind of energy returning back to you. I feel like there's something balancing out here for you where you're going to see a return of a lot of things you invested your energy into but didn't really see anything coming back. Where you might have felt even drained. I feel like you might have really cleared a lot of blockages in that area. And so you're going to start seeing more more of a balance. I feel like things are not going to be as difficult, almost, is kind of what it feels like. It's not going to feel like, you're putting in more than what you're receiving back. I feel like that is starting to change here for you, Taurus. And look at this, because you also have the Six of Wands. So this is about victory. Again, this is about finding what works for you. This is about finding the sweet spot, finding the technique, or finding the type of work or the right line of work that is very in line with who you are. And I also kind of feel like with this Justice card, I'm also kind of feeling like you're going to be seeing where in some areas where you kind of felt like you took on maybe another person's perception of what they thought is right and wrong. It's kind of like you're separating yourself from that thought form. I feel like there is more of you just looking at yourself and kind of owning what it is that you're good at and really acknowledging and recognizing that. So there's a recognition here. And I feel like the Justice card is saying to recognize what it is that is uniquely to you. And it doesn't matter how other people see it or how they are going to acknowledge it or not acknowledge it. Because, for example, if we were really good at something when we were young, but it wasn't really acknowledged by our parents, then there could have been a possibility that we allowed ourselves to disown that part of us because we learned like it's not okay. So I feel like there's some kind of a recognition or that kind of returning back to you. And what that is doing is allowing yourself to rebalance the scales to really kind of claim and own something that is rightfully yours. It's just maybe we couldn't allow ourselves to have it because maybe we were taught it's not okay. So I feel like that is starting to kind of go away and we're starting to bring something back into balance that is okay. It is okay to embrace something that we're good at or a skill. And look at that. We have the King of Pentacles. So really knowing what is worthwhile investment for us to bring in long-term abundance here. So making those wise choices and those wise decisions. I feel like you're seeing clearly. You're seeing clearly what is worth me investing in that's going to really bring in. So you may see some like opportunities, and maybe even some of you may be investing in like a property that almost like maybe other people didn't see as worthwhile, but you find some kind of value in something that other people may not have seen, and you're going to invest in it. Maybe you're fixing it up and, going to put it on Airbnb or something like that. It's like knowing what is worthwhile for you to invest in that's going to bring in long-term results and something stable for yourself. I really see you building here. Can we have more with the King of Pentacles? Wow, look at that. Queen of Pentacles, and the Judgment. So this is really beautiful. This is, again, about truth. This is a power couple here. So this could be a relationship with two different energies where we have both really invested in growth or nurturing something for the long term. And with the Judgment card, this is making a judgment call about truth. Really seeing things for what they are, acknowledging the truth about something. Wow, how abundant. Very abundant week for you, Taurus. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Sun. There is something about building for the long term here. So this is joy, abundance, and building for the long term. So there's a lot of victory, finding your nectar, finding something, creating something, building something in your life that's going to be very fulfilling and sustainable on a physical level. There's a lot of pentacle energy here, and you are an earth sign. So it's like this is what you're all about. This is all about building stability, security, and this is wow. What a beautiful reading. Okay, and then we have the Emperor. And we have the Empress and the Emperor, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. This is all about power. Look at that, 10 of Cups. So again, happiness, fulfillment, again, about a relationship. I feel like this is all about also having control, but not control in the sense you're controlling, but having a really good, feeling like there is something that's within your control. I hope that makes sense. Let me pull some more. I don't mean that in a negative light. I feel like it's more about knowing how to navigate where something feels balanced, especially within a relationship, like not feeling like one person has more power over the other, like it's very balanced and like there's equal reciprocity. Page of Pentacles. Some of you may have been like moving to a new home because I really see building seems to be a very strong energy here. So either building a new home or just building upon a foundation that has a very stable and strong foundation. So, and again, this could also be children, like nurturing and caring for children, nurturing and caring for a home, a community like this, like building some kind of structure, either metaphorically or physically, that is going to sustain for the long term. Eight of Cups. What do I need to know about the Eight of Cups? And the Magician. So with the Eight of Cups and the Magician, I'm kind of feeling like the Eight of Cups is more about you have done the work in order to find where your happiness and your fulfillment is. So the Eight of Cups is sometimes it's walking away from something that's been emotionally unfulfilling, but I also kind of feel like the Eight of Cups can be just in search in general, in search of where you belong, of what works for you, what makes you happy. And you've really built that for yourself. You've really, I feel like there's this vibe of, not focusing on what you don't have or not focusing on maybe what other people have and what you don't have kind of thing. Like, I don't see you doing that. I feel like you focused on what can I bring into my life that will make me happy. I feel like your focus was really important here. The type or the amount of focus that you placed on really getting to know yourself and really getting to know what does my soul and my heart crave and how can I give that to myself? Like, not concerning yourself about other people or what they're doing, but your focus was very internalized. It was a very just almost like laser-like, like tunnel vision, but in a good way, tunnel vision in the sense that yeah, see, like getting to know your heart, getting to know what you love, what you want, and being very honest about it too. Not kind of settling for what do I think I can get or what do I think I deserve, but just really just having like this. I feel like you did that inner work. You really asked yourself, what do I love? And now you're really manifesting that. It's coming in here for you. This is a very beautiful reading, Taurus. Pick one more for the Nine of Cups. See? 10 of Pentacles. So again, the home, stability, community, bringing things into balance and patience, having that patience to bring something into balance. I feel like you were very patient and you just kind of worked at something every day to really build that up for yourself. I see a lot of happiness and joy, and it's very well-rounded. Like, it's not just in one area in your life. It's like coming in all areas. So beautiful. Okay, a challenge for Taurus. What is a challenge? Oh, wow. See, look. Okay. Interesting how that's in the challenge position. The peaks of joy. Why is this in a challenge position for Taurus? Why is this in a challenge position for Taurus? Okay. So I feel like this is about being too focused on like the details, like kind of having everything perfect, and maybe not being able to enjoy the beautiful gifts that are in your life. So just be mindful of that, that if we're like trying to make everything kind of be a certain way, or we want it to look a certain way, and it's coming in and it's really turning out. But I feel like there may be a message here, like a cautionary, I don't know, something to just be mindful of not being too focused on having everything be exactly how they envision, like giving room for flexibility for things to kind of be altered or changed in a way that's more fitting for you. So I feel like this is more about letting go and allowing yourself to just really be happy with what's in your life, because you have such beautiful things coming up here for you. Yeah. Okay, something positive for Taurus this week. Positive for Taurus this week. Magical map shifter. Yeah. So definitely things changing, and also having the control over that, being able to have the ability to know that you are in command and control of your own life. And if there's something that you want to change about your life, something that you want to do, you're seeing how you can do it, how it is possible, and how things are kind of manifesting for you. All the things that you have built for yourself, you have kind of been calling in for quite some time, are really starting to turn up here for you. They're really starting to, you're starting to see signs of how things are manifesting. And I love how we have a lot of balance coming into your life as well. So you may be juggling a lot of changes as well. There's might be a lot of things doing. You may be moving, buying a new home, selling a home, having a baby, adopting. Maybe some of you are getting married. I mean, whatever, or a lot of you are also coming into some very profound spiritual wisdom, getting to know yourself on this profound level, and using that to help shape your life and make different decisions and choices, or maybe going into a new line of work. So there's a lot of changes happening here for you. So that may be something where it may be a bit hard to feel a bit grounded amongst the changes, but it also feels like the changes are really good. And so I kind of feel like this week, as you are, welcoming in a lot of new energies that are coming towards you, you're going to do a pretty good job of keeping everything in balance. I feel like don't be too focused on things being perfect, and being more just enjoying whatever is working out and being in the moment with that. Okay. One more. Let's do messages from the angels. And forgiveness. I feel like this is more about forgiveness for yourself, actually. I think that this is about allowing yourself to let go of something from the past, is what I'm hearing. Like seeing how everything happened exactly in the way that it was meant to happen, how it was supposed to happen, because some of those experiences that weren't so great or didn't work out, how they have shaped you and how they have brought you to where you are right now, is kind of what I'm hearing from this forgiveness card, that you are becoming everything that you are meant to become. I'm going to read the message here for forgiveness. The answer to your question involves letting go of resentment, judgment, and anger. You already know who or what to forgive. It's the first person or situation that comes to mind. You don't necessarily have to pardon the action involved, but this card is a message for you to release the toxins of anger toward the person, agency, or situation. Unforgiveness only hurts you, not the person with whom you're angry. You're preparing for a wonderful new chapter of your life, and forgiveness is part of your preparation. It's a refreshing and deeply healing shower of love that cleanses you inside and out. This gives you energy, stamina, and high self-esteem, and it frees you to be yourself. Call upon Saint Mary Magdalene to help you forgive or to be forgiven, so that you can move on with your life and your dreams. Controversy surrounds this saint's specific relationship with Christ. The Bible describes her as a devoted companion and follower of Jesus who anointed him with oils from an alabaster jar, and she was also the first person to whom Christ appeared after his resurrection. Today, St. Mary Magdalene is a patron saint of women, as someone who is both misunderstood and forgiven. She's a powerful ally when you need to clear a misconception or grievance. So beautiful. I think you have so many wonderful things coming up here for you, Taurus. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for next week. Bye, Taurus.